Hello everyone, this is Sarah Bellite, and today I bring you the start of our adventure into Soulbringer. Um, I'm not quite sure how I want to do, intro videos, but I think I'm gonna just do it where I start talking once it's finished. That usually works best. That intro is very cryptic, so, um, yeah, wonder what that could mean. I've already just the volume setting. I am indecisive if I want to have. Maybe I should just set it to normal for the purposes of YouTube. Um, Text delay high. I'll leave that as it is. Always run off. I mean, this is for a YouTube series, so I might want to turn that on. Nah, I'll see how the controls are. Anyhow, welcome to the world of Soulbringer. I know starkly little about this game. It came out. Its copyright is 2000 by Infogrames. Thank you all for joining me on this new adventure. Let's see how this goes. New game. The Eastern River. Ooh, I like the loading.
Wake up, sir.
Oh, I've just had the strangest dream. About a man with glowing eyes fighting a demon. Is this it, ferryman?
Aye, sir. Madrigal.
Perhaps you could help. I'm looking for my uncle. He goes by the name of Andrus.
Aye, I know him. He's not one for visitors, though.
I have news for him from Caloran.
I fear the weather will hold you here longer than your business, lad. Look, the river's freezing fast. I can't put out in this cold. Looks like you're stuck here good and proper.
Looks that way. So, where can I find Andrus?
These are dangerous lands, lad. Do you have a map?
I have a map. My father gave it to me.
Let's have a look then. Right, I've marked your map with here, the inn, and the road to your uncle's cabin. The dot is where we are now, the X is the inn, and I've put an arrow showing you the way out of Madrigal towards your uncle's cabin. Once you head out that way, you should follow the road north. You'll come to a small cabin. That's his place. You can't miss it.
Thank you, ferryman. I had best be going before the weather gets any worse.
My name's Alice. Alice Ham. Look, before you head off, don't suppose you could do me a small favour?
What is it?
It's these brigands. These parts just aren't safe anymore. This here's the key to my shack. If you come back after driving off the brigand down the road, I'll give you this small trinket I found. Now I'd best be inside before he comes back.
I'm already loving this game. Purely because I'm bad at voice acting, and it was rough on me to read the quest starters. My goodness, that thigh gap. That thigh gap is the size of his own head. Yes, this is the goofy adventure you know and love. Alright. Okay, so movement is right click of the mouse. No, left click of the mouse. Camera control is hold right click. I wouldn't. Alright. Oh, there's the brigand. Yay.
Full scamp for the mines, they're fortunate.
Okay, so... Oh. No. WASD are attacks, I think. Oh, that was just... Alright, so Alright, So I'm thinking WASD is the different attacks. And you gotta... Oof. Items are gonna be tough to pick up. Double click is sprint. I'm gonna be pretty much always sprinting. Oh, do I have to manually use the key? Okay, so this is a game where you have to manually use the keys. Woo!
Thank you, lad, thank you. Here, this is something I found in the mud on the side of the river. Who knows, it might even be valuable. I saw some of those brigands heading into the sewers under Madrigal. Maybe they're keeping their loot down there. Be careful of the spiders, though. Good luck, lad.
Thank you, kind ferryman. Magic rune. This item has not been identified. Alright. Apples, I had 3 of those. Map of Vertigal. Scroll. Argas. Find more workers now. I don't care if you have to take the whole town. We need more workers. And tell all your men to stop lining their own pockets. This is serious. If we don't get enough iron by the time they ask for it, we're all dead men. Comorn. Comor. No, and that scroll has a weight. I hope the inventory weight's not going to be too brutal. Compass. The compass always points north. A little slow, and sometimes it sticks. And then this is the knife I started the game with. Perfect condition, weight 5. Simple knife that is often is of little use as a combat weapon. Useful for peeling vegetables and cutting cheese. Repair size perfect. Damage 5 to 15. Alright. And this is the one they dropped. Status ruined 5 to 15 damage. This is my map. Okay, so nice simple town map, nothing too crazy. A map of the village. Meridial and its surrounding area. Handy. Apple. Eating an apple will restore a small amount of health. Okay, looks like all item use is done in... Oh, HUD. Oh, HUD. Okay, so you create your own attack combos. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything to steal from here. That's a real quick. Yeah, you can literally sprint between areas. That's nice. Wonder how it achieves that. I'm presuming it just loads the entire house underneath the ground and it just teleports us there when we walk through the door. In any case, that's really nice. Okay, so this inventory system is going to take some time to adjust to. But for now, I guess let's explore the town. I can search the barrels. Found an item. Empty. What's the item? Okay, did it just drop the item on the ground for me to pick up then? Oh, yes it did. Another knife. Note to self, I probably want to run up to a container before searching it. The style of this game is a classic. Nothing to search in those. That one can be searched. Ah, empty. No luck. Blacksmith. Yes, I'm already going off the beaten trail. That's just how I play games. That's the frozen river, slowly freezing river. They obviously took their time on the landscape artwork. Looks rather nice. Oh, nope, map. M just brings up the combo thing. Right. Can I set that as... No idea. Arrow. The simplest of arrows you can buy. These arrows will pierce flesh, but will often break against armor. Weight 0. Okay, so this game actually is friendly to archers. I guess ambulance and armor is kind of the same way. Where arrows weight didn't have a equipment weight. I'm going to compare a lot of old games to each other, just out of my love of old games. Okay, this gate is open. Nope. Oh, going straight to the town square. So there is a loading screen. It's just that in individual tiles don't have loading screens within them. Or at least for small areas like the house.
Well, well, well. Look what the wind blew in.
Good even, sir. Might you know of Andrus?
I might.
Then do you know where I can find him?
His cabin's up that way, under the northern arch and through the forest. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother. He doesn't like beggars.
Sir?
If a fire is what you seek, then you can find one at the inn, and maybe even a bath. Neither's free, though, so you'd better have coin. The inn is in the marketplace, through the arch in the southwest corner. Ask for Will. Take my advice, or leave it, almsman. Either way, but it's the only charity you'll get from me tonight.
Helpful asshole? The guard's just like, I deal with enough of his shit. I probably should have set a timer to see how long I've been recording. One interesting little thing. Yeah, nothing happens here. Maybe that's where I can restore mana or something? If so, that'd be nice. Because it does look like I have, yeah, mana points. 100 health, 100 mana. Oh, you have to walk all the way up to a sign to read it. Apothecary. Oh, free potion. Hell yeah. Some herbs. Just robbing the port or herb garden of this alchemist. I'm guessing that's another area transition. Ugh. This game really did not teach me the controls at all, so it'll be some adjustment. Is this a weapon shop? It's got a bow on the front of it, so I presume it's an... Oh no, that's just a lantern. This is a church of some kind. Locked. Yeah, I feel like everything's gonna be locked. I'm kind of just a stranger who walked in. Also locked. This game is a quiet creature. And that is the place I walked into town, I believe. Oh, no it isn't. No, it is. Herb. Oh, it's gonna be tough to grab items when I'm moving. I mean, the dude did point saying that the inn was this way, right? This game gonna do times a day or something. Gonna have to start loading up my character with a clock. Madrigal Towns. Is this the inn then? Looks like an inn. Anything hidden around it? You're going to have me searching a lot of back corners. I did some test recordings to make sure that everything is recording right. I just hope it continues to be as obedient as it seemed to be. Yeah, this is definitely an inn. Oh no, that's a pentagram. That is... No, pentagram is just the symbol. It is a, what's it called? It's got the circle around it. Oh, brigands. No, no. Oh, I need to run. Okay, so the hitboxes are somewhat precise. I guess it'll make running from enemies a bit easier. Oh, just an apple in the tree. Alright. Should I try to kill? Okay. Running for my life. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to come this way yet. Oh, wow. I am going to die if I don't keep running. There we go. Now, do enemies chase me through level transitions? No. Alright, that's useful to know for the future. I am just... Oh. Oh, so that's the compass. Oh, you gotta tap the compass to make it work, and it only works for a little bit. Now, does this hit me? Nope. Nope. I'm wondering if I regen health over time, or I physically need to find healing items. General store. Locked. Alright. I searched this barrel, yeah. Spade. Knowing how I play games, it's gonna be a better weapon. Basic digging tool. Spade can be used as a weapon. Strike low. Yes. So it is over twice as damaging. So let's just Alright. Yeah, it looks like health regen isn't a thing.
Hail, stranger. What are you doing out so late? The inn is off that way, through the archway.
It's that way.
There are brigands all over this area. There's a few of them that have found a way into the town itself. If you could drive them out, and bring me back one of their cloaks as proof, then there'd be some gold in it for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Quest. Okay, so it does keep quests tracked.
Andrus lives out of town, through this gate. Be careful out there, though. There are lots of brigands around lately. Be careful out there, stranger.
What a nice town guard. This is the way he pointed. Raven Scar. So is that leaving the town? Or is he pointing this way? Hopefully no brigands. A bunch of men with knives is going to be so dangerous for me right now. No, asshole. I'm presuming that is the inn. That is definitely very inn looking. Yay. I hope you all are enjoying so far. This looks like it could be quite the long adventure, just from it being such a clunky game.
Looks like you got trouble, Will. I told you he might drop by.
I am no trouble, good sirs, my lady.
My lady, is it? How about that? Such decorum for one so down on his luck. Emma, in the back. There may be trouble.
It doesn't look like trouble to me.
No one ever does.
I believe you have the wrong impression, gentlemen. I'm from the south, you see, and I'm looking for Andrus. My name is...
We don't need to know your name. It's better that way. Now what do you want with the old man?
He's my uncle.
Uncle, eh? Andrus is as mad as a March hare.
Crazy or not, fellas, I say give the youngster a chance. Can't you see he's out on a limb? Looks to me like he's been on the road for days. Now then, why'd you be after the old man in this weather?
My father recently passed away. The last words he spoke in this life were of Madrigal, and of his brother, my uncle. The curse of this winter took him. It's as bad in the south as it is here.
Ah, lad, I'm sorry for your loss. And I'm sorry for old Andrus too. But I'll warn you, he's got the manners of a troll. A troll, I say. And all he ever talks about nowadays is fairies and fae. Either that or the wars.
My uncle was a soldier?
Aye, some officer or something. Says he fought in the Battle of Strife, or at least that's what he'd have you believe. Him and his brother. Your father, I suppose. They fought together, apparently.
My father? But I know nothing of these battles.
Better it stays that way. Better you know nothing.
That is your opinion, gentlemen. Mine? We would do well to remember those times. Those that fought, those who gave their lives so that others could live as free men. It is a tragedy. People don't remember. They walk this world as if sleeping, oblivious. The roads are dark and troublesome this night, friend.
Well then, you know where to come for ale. Talking of which, you want one or not?
Well, most of these people seem friendly. Was I just not paying attention when this traveler walked in? Mug of ale.
Welcome, friend. My name is Chant, a traveller both of road and spirit. Some would call me Ranger, though it is many years since that term was used, and many more since I wore its robe. Excuse my entrance and my words, but I despise their ignorant tittle-tattle. They are mostly harmless, but know nothing. They gave me the same trouble when I first arrived, but they'll forget all about you in a day or so. There's little to speak of. This is a small town, and the people are fewer day by day. By what dark means, I do not know. Beyond the walls, the farms are all but deserted. I know your uncle, not well, you understand, but I do know him. He's far from mad, just misunderstood. On that account, you could say that we are bred from the same stable.
Well, he's definitely nicer. Oh, his name's Chant. Stealing all the alcohol, because I know every item is going to be useful this early on in any game.
Ah, a traveller in need of refreshment, eh? What'll it be? Name's Will Farshaw, and I run this place. Everyone comes to the inn. We're not keen on strangers with the way things have been. This is a quiet town, quieter now than ever. Townsfolk leaving unannounced in the middle of the night. It's downright strange. The Festival of Lights is coming up soon, though we have little to celebrate. A week or so. There's plenty to eat and drink, and we take turns singing songs around the fairstone. There's dancing too. We do it every year. I suppose it's just tradition. A little light in the darkness.
Oh, so that stone I was trying to use earlier was called the Faith Stone. Food and drink. Drinking ale is very sociable, but will get you drunk. I don't think this is going to be one of those games that lets you sell items. Oh, never mind. Sell item. I do not buy that item. Apple. Yeah, it looks like the only items he will buy is the apple and the bread. And unfortunately, I do need my healing items. Some health. Alright. Chicken, fish, bread, apple. Looks like apple heals the leads. Just by going how much gold it gives. Alright. shopkeeper.
My name's Alphonse, lad. It looks like you'll be here for some time. Damn snow. Never seen anything like it. I run the general store. If you want something, I've probably got it. Supplies are a bit low at the moment, but I'm sure I can get you whatever you want. For almost anything you need, find me. If you need iron, you see Hammer. You need advice, go and see Elric. There's the festival coming up, a chance to eat, drink and make merry. Apart from that, lad, I can't tell you anything. But you be careful, lad. Something odd's going on.
I don't disagree with you there. So it sounds like this winter is magical or something, and it's just staying here.
I'm Bartholomew. I run the apothecary, the store over the green. If you need potions, brews, or salves, you'd do well to come to me. You might find cheaper, but you'll find no better. By the look of you, however, your purse may be lacking, but I'm feeling rather charitable, so if you're looking for work, then I may be able to sort you out. Tomorrow, however. Come and see me then.
Oh. So he acts like an asshole, but he's got a good heart.
Hello, sir. What would you like me to do for you? Sorry, lover. The only talk I've heard recently is about you. Leaving so soon? We were just getting to know one another.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't typically enjoy flirting games. Well, that really depends. Pretty knife, free bread. So yeah, it looks like it'll cost me a chunk of gold if I want to restore my stats. So it sounds like this game is going to be one I'm going to want to pretty aggressively avoid taking damage. From the looks of it, maybe from the fact that arrows don't have a weight, I'm going to probably attempt to use a bow a lot. Or magic. We'll see how magic restoration process goes. Some games like to make magic really overpowered. And that it regenerates, so you can use it to just constantly be restoring your stats and stuff. Looks like there will be a market here. Yeah, there's nothing in that building. Oh, texture's cracking a little. Alright, maybe I should use some of the food items to restore some health. So that restores 35 health. And I think the apple restored 5 or something like that. I don't know. Oh, nope, 10. 20. Nope, you can't go inside the tent. Rather lovely looking inn. Nope. No, that door in the main room went to. I don't know. It was. I believe it was probably locked. Alright, so game's obviously going to try to lead me back to the uncle's place. No, the shop's gonna open up yet just yet. No, figured not. Oh, I heard a fox noise. Hello, friend. Where are you? North Forest. I probably want to save the game. Oh, save. There we go. Oh, you got a name saves. Well, I'm just gonna title it 1. So I guess that's the town explored, at least as far as the brigands will allow me. There. Shovel is probably my best weapon option. Yes, I'm immediately going off the path. I think this will probably be a good stopping point for the first episode. That's burnt down house. Is that gonna be brigands in there? Yes, it is. No one's got an actual proper sword. So no, I will be avoiding you, good sir. That was a solid hit. Maybe I can take down these brigands. Nope, nope, run. Oh, this game is going to be brutal. And straight to title screen. So yes, I'm just gonna reload that save. Thank you all for joining me in this first episode as we figure out the lay of the land and figure out how brutal the combat is. So yeah, it looks like I can take down this basic brigands, but nothing beyond that. Thank you all for joining me, and please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I am going to enjoy the hell out of this game. Thank you, and have a great rest of your nights. Bye!